Infertility is one of the hardest battles many couples face in silence. The hope, the waiting, the disappointment. It's a cycle that takes an emotional, physical, and even spiritual toll. I personally waited for about 8 months before I conceived, and even though that might seem short to some, it felt like forever. I can't even begin to imagine those who have been waiting for years, trying everything possible, yet still holding on to hope. Please stay with me to the end as we discuss infertility, its causes, medical options, and emotional support for those going through this journey. If you are new here, my name is Esther, a nurse passionate about educating and encouraging women. Please make sure to subscribe and hit the like button so we can continue this important conversation. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for watching my video, and I love you so much. It's an intentional kiss for you. Thank you for coming back. I really appreciate you. Infertility is defined as the inability to conceive after 1 year of regular unprotected intercourse, or 6 months if the woman is over 35. It actually affects about 1 in 7 couples, yet it's a topic many still find difficult to talk about. There are 2 types of infertility. One, the primary infertility, when a couple has never conceived, and the second one is the secondary infertility, when a couple has had at least 1 pregnancy but is struggling to conceive again. For me, those 8 months felt unbearable. I started questioning myself. Was something wrong? Did I wait too long? I know many women go through the same emotions, but for those waiting for years, it's even more overwhelming, and I really can't imagine. Infertility isn't just a female issue. It can be caused by male factors, female factors, or both. Let's break them down together. Female causes: ovulation disorders. Conditions like PCOS, thyroid issues, and early menopause can disrupt ovulation. Also, blocked fallopian tubes, often caused by infections, endometriosis, or previous surgeries. Thirdly, uterine issues such as fibroids, polyps, or structural abnormalities. Fourth, hormonal imbalances affecting egg release and implantation. Let's talk about the male causes. Some have low sperm count or poor sperm quality. This can be due to infections, genetic, or lifestyle choices. Also, blocked sperm ducts, preventing sperm from reaching the egg. Thirdly, erectile dysfunction or hormonal issues affecting sperm production and delivery. Infertility isn't just a medical issue. It's an emotional roller coaster. Every month feels like a test. The 2-week wait after ovulation, the early pregnancy test, the disappointment when the period arrives, it's exhausting. Many couples actually go through anxiety and depression, strained relationships due to blame or stress, and guilt and feelings of failure. Also, isolation because people don't always understand. I remember avoiding conversations about babies because it hurt too much. I even distanced myself from people who asked me some weird questions like, when are you having kids? Are you the one that is preventing having kids? Because I know you're a nurse. Without realizing how painful that question was. Imagine someone waiting for 5, 10, even 15 years, hearing that constantly. Thankfully, there are options available for couples trying to conceive. Number 1 is lifestyle changes. Maintaining a healthy weight, reducing stress, quitting smoking, and limiting alcohol can all help. Also, medications such as Clomid, letrozole, and hormonal therapies can stimulate ovulation. Thirdly, surgical procedures to remove blockages, treat fibroids, or fix reproductive abnormalities. Fourth, assisted reproductive technology. We have the intrauterine insemination, where sperm is placed directly into the uterus. The in vitro fertilization, IVF, this one is much common. Eggs are retrieved, fertilized in the lab, and implanted into the uterus. Also, the intracystoplasmic sperm injection, ICSI, where a single sperm is injected into an egg. This is often used for male infertility. These options are life-changing, but also expensive and emotionally draining. That's why support is so important during this journey. I waited just for about 8 months, and I am there crying every night, not to talk of someone waiting for years. If you know someone struggling with infertility, here is how you can help. Number one, avoid asking intrusive questions. Instead of when will you have kids, try how are you doing? Hope you are good. Be a listening ear. Sometimes they just need to vent as well. Also, offer practical help. Accompany them to appointments if they need support, if they ask you. Encourage, but don't pressure. Statements like just relax, it will happen, they are not helpful at all. Some will even start like when they are leading prayers in a congregation, and the next thing you hear is that we pray for sister so and brother so that the Lord will give them their kids. If you want to pray for them, please, you can do this in your private settings at home, unless they ask you to. So you have to be sensitive to their feelings. You don't have to make them feel awkward and they are feeling already. For many women, faith plays a huge role in navigating infertility. Holding on to hope is hard, but it's possible. I found comfort in prayer and surrendering to God's timing. For those still waiting, I want you to know that you are not alone. Your worth is not tied to motherhood, and your story isn't over. Infertility is a painful journey, but with medical help, emotional support, and faith, many couples find their path, whether through conception, adoption, or other means. And one thing I would like to add is that some people are not actually experiencing infertility. All they need is to know how to calculate their ovulation period. They just need to learn this menstrual cycle. I've made video in the past about menstrual cycle and how to calculate your ovulation period. But I can do it again in one of my next video where I will explain better how to calculate your ovulation period and the likes. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep this conversation going. Kindly drop a comment below if you have a story or words of encouragement to share. And I'll see you in my next video.